Brothers and sisters, have you ever paused to wonder why your life feels different from those around you? Do you feel as though you're meant for something extraordinary, something far beyond the ordinary scope of this world, yet you find it difficult to articulate? Perhaps you've faced struggles that seem insurmountable, challenges that others cannot begin to comprehend. These trials are not mere coincidences. They are signs that your journey is unique. They are whispers from Allah, reminding you that you might be among the chosen ones. But here's the profound truth. Being chosen comes with immense responsibility. It is not a title to boast about, nor a journey to parade in front of the world. There is a secret and invaluable truth that Allah's chosen ones must guard with their hearts. This secret is your greatest protection, the shield that preserves your spiritual path and safeguards you from the trials that come with exposure. Consider this. Why did Allah command the prophets, His most chosen servants, to endure their struggles silently, relying solely on Him? Why did He ask them to place their trust in Him alone? Take Prophet Joseph, peace be upon him, as an example. When his brothers threw him into the well, he did not cry out to the world for help. Instead, he turned to Allah in silence and patience, trusting in His divine plan. So, could it be that your struggles are shaping you into someone destined for a greater purpose? Before we delve deeper into this critical discussion, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to share these meaningful reminders. Together, we'll uncover the hidden truth that every chosen one must understand, and why this secret is their greatest protection. Now, let us take the first step in unraveling this divine mystery. In today's world, it seems everyone is chasing the spotlight, vying for recognition, validation, and acknowledgement from others. Social media overflows with people eager to showcase their achievements, talents, and status, hoping to stand out in a crowd that never stops competing. But in Islam, being chosen by Allah carries a profoundly different meaning. It is not about being seen by others or seeking their approval. It is about something infinitely greater, the recognition and approval of Allah, the Creator of all that exists. When Allah chooses someone, it is not to elevate them in the eyes of the world, but to entrust them with a unique mission, a sacred purpose that only they can fulfill. This path may not come with worldly glory. In fact, it often comes with challenges, trials, and sacrifices. Being chosen by Allah might mean walking a path of hardship, dedicating oneself to serving others, pursuing deep knowledge, or even embracing solitude. It is not a reward for being better than others, but a sign of Allah's divine wisdom, choosing those with the strength and faith to fulfill a purpose that fits into His greater plan. Let us consider this. When Allah chose the prophets, did He place them in lives of ease and luxury? No. Instead, they faced tremendous difficulties. Consider the life of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him. From being abandoned as a baby to standing fearlessly before Pharaoh, his journey was filled with trials. Yet each challenge refined his character and deepened his reliance on Allah. His mission was not about personal fame, but about leading his people to truth and salvation. For many, the idea of being chosen might feel overwhelming or even perplexing. How can anyone be chosen when the world is filled with billions of people, each walking their own path? The answer lies in understanding that every individual has a unique journey. Allah's selection does not revolve around outward appearances, possessions, or societal status. These are not what Allah's selection revolves around. Instead, it centers on the heart, your sincerity, your inner connection with Him, and your willingness to accept His guidance. Pause for a moment and think deeply. Could your struggles, your moments of solitude, and your quiet acts of kindness be signs of a mission Allah has chosen for you. The Quran reminds us, "Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves." 13:11. Perhaps the key to understanding your purpose lies in transforming your inner self and building a deeper relationship with your Creator. Some are chosen for leadership, others for private deeds of compassion, and still others for enduring trials that seem unbearable to others. But no matter the form, the essence of being chosen lies in your connection with Allah. It is through this bond that the true meaning of your path becomes clear. So, brothers and sisters, are you prepared to embrace the mission that Allah has written for you, no matter what it may entail? Brothers and sisters, have you ever asked yourself why some people seem to bear heavier burdens than others? Why do some face repeated challenges, as if life itself is testing them over and over? For the chosen ones, these trials are not mere coincidences. They are divine lessons, each one carefully designed by Allah to prepare them for a higher purpose. Unlike the trials of ordinary life, the tests faced by the chosen ones carry a deeper meaning. They are not meant to punish, but to purify. These trials build resilience, humility, and unshakable faith in the heart of the believer. As the Quran beautifully states, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. 2:286. If you have been chosen to face extraordinary challenges, it is because Allah knows you possess the strength to overcome them and grow through them. Think about this for a moment. When Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, peace be upon him, was commanded to leave his family in the barren desert of Makkah, or when he was tested with the ultimate sacrifice of his son, what did he do? He submitted wholeheartedly to Allah's will. His unwavering faith transformed his trials into acts of devotion, and his legacy remains a guiding light for all of humanity. Perhaps your life feels like an uphill battle. Perhaps you've faced losses, responsibilities, or struggles that others around you don't seem to understand. Have you ever considered that these moments might be signs of a special purpose? Being chosen doesn't always come with ease or comfort. It often requires walking a difficult path, one that strengthens your connection with Allah and reveals your true potential. Ask yourself, could your difficulties be shaping you into someone who inspires others, serves a greater cause, or carries wisdom that only comes through hardship? Remember, being chosen is not about worldly recognition. It's about fulfilling a unique mission, one that Allah has written specifically for you. The life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a perfect example. Despite facing rejection, mockery, and even physical harm, he never abandoned his mission. His trials were not a sign of failure, but of Allah's trust in his ability to deliver the message of Islam. Similarly, your challenges are not obstacles. They are stepping stones guiding you toward the purpose Allah has prepared for you. The chosen path is never easy, but it is always meaningful. Each trial you face brings you closer to Allah, purifies your heart, and elevates your soul. Allah reminds us, "And whoever puts their trust in Allah, He will suffice for them." 65:3. Trust that your struggles are part of His divine plan, leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your Creator. Brothers and sisters, as you reflect on your journey, ask yourself, are you ready to embrace your trials as gifts from Allah, knowing that they are shaping you into someone extraordinary? There is something truly remarkable about the journey of the chosen ones. It is often invisible to the outside world. From the surface, their lives may appear ordinary, even unremarkable. But beneath that facade lies a deep inner transformation, a sacred connection with Allah that shapes their path and strengthens their faith. This hidden nature of their journey is not accidental, it is by design. But why is it so important to keep this journey hidden? Why must the chosen ones guard their secret, even when they are walking a path of great significance? Wouldn't it be better to share their purpose, to let others recognize the importance of their mission? At first glance, it might seem so. But the truth is, the strength of this journey lies in its secrecy. When you reveal that you are chosen, it can disrupt the delicate balance of your path. People may begin to perceive you differently, not with understanding or support, but often with envy, doubt, or even hostility. The Quran reminds us of this reality in the story of Prophet Yusuf, Joseph, peace be upon him. When he shared his dream with his brothers, their jealousy led them to plot against him, casting him into a well and setting off years of hardship for him. Allah warns us in this story to guard our blessings carefully. He, the father, said, "O my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, or they will contrive against you a plan. Indeed, Satan is to man a manifest enemy." 12:5. By keeping your journey private, you protect yourself from misunderstandings and envy. It allows you to focus on your connection with Allah rather than being distracted by the opinions or judgments of others. Sharing your secret prematurely can also invite unnecessary expectations. People may hold you to impossible standards, expecting perfection or immediate results, which can weigh heavily on your heart and mind. Think about this. How can you focus on your divine mission if you are burdened by the pressures of pleasing others or explaining yourself to those who may not understand? The chosen path is not one for the approval of people. It is a journey for the pleasure of Allah alone. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified this. For years, he carried the message of Islam in his heart, sharing it only with those he trusted until the time was right for it to be revealed publicly. This period of quiet preparation was crucial in building the strength, wisdom, and resilience he needed to fulfill his mission. Keeping your secret also safeguards your peace of mind. The journey of the chosen one is already demanding, filled with tests that require focus and inner strength. By walking quietly, without the noise of external expectations, you preserve the clarity needed to stay true to your purpose. The Quran reassures us of this wisdom, and rely upon Allah, and sufficient is Allah as disposer of affairs. 33:3. Brothers and sisters, understand that the hidden nature of your journey is not a limitation, but a protection. It shields you from distractions, allowing you to stay aligned with Allah's plan. Ask yourself, are you willing to trust in Allah's wisdom and walk your path quietly, knowing that He alone sees and rewards your efforts? Have you ever felt a moment of pride when you accomplished something significant? Did you find yourself wanting to share it with others, hoping they would acknowledge your efforts? This feeling is natural. But when we walk the path of being chosen by Allah, we must tread carefully. Being chosen is not about elevating ourselves above others. It is a sacred trust, a responsibility that requires humility and steadfastness. But let's ask ourselves, why does Islam place such importance on humility? Why are we warned so strongly against arrogance? The answer lies in one of the most profound lessons in the Quran, the story of Iblis, Satan. His arrogance, born from his belief that he was superior to Adam, led to his ultimate downfall. Allah recounts his words, "I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay." 7:12. Reflect on this. Are we guarding our hearts against the same subtle pride that caused Iblis to lose Allah's favor? When you reveal that you are chosen, it can inadvertently invite arrogance. Have you ever noticed how sharing something special about yourself can change the way others view you, or even how you view yourself? Suddenly, your focus may shift from fulfilling Allah's purpose to seeking the validation of others. Do you find yourself wondering, what will they think of me? Rather than, is Allah pleased with me? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us the importance of intention when he said, actions are judged by intentions, and every person will receive what they intended. Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. What is your intention when walking this path? By keeping your journey private, you protect your intentions from being clouded by pride or the desire for recognition. So, what would happen if you openly declared your calling to others? Could it lead to feelings of superiority? Would it bring unnecessary expectations from those around you, making it harder to focus on what truly matters? When you keep your secret, you protect yourself from these distractions. Look at the life of Prophet Musa, Moses, peace be upon him. Despite being chosen by Allah to lead his people out of oppression, he remained deeply humble. When Allah commanded him to confront Pharaoh, Musa expressed his need for help, saying, "My Lord, expand for me my breast with assurance, and ease for me my task." 20:25-26. Even in his greatness, he turned to Allah for guidance, fully aware of his reliance on him. So, ask yourself, can you walk this path quietly, trusting that Allah sees your efforts, even if the world does not? Do you believe that your reward lies with Him, not in the recognition of others? The Quran beautifully reminds us, "And do not walk upon the earth arrogantly. Indeed, you will never tear the earth apart, and you will never reach the mountains in height." 17:37. Pride distances us from Allah, but humility brings us closer to Him, ensuring our intentions remain pure and our focus unwavering. Brothers and sisters, imagine the peace that comes with staying hidden, with quietly fulfilling your mission for Allah's sake alone. Could this be the key to unlocking true spiritual growth? Could it be the way to ensure your actions remain solely for Him? By keeping your secret, you stay focused on the bigger picture. Your actions will speak louder than words, and the work you do will carry greater meaning because it is done for the pleasure of Allah, not the applause of people. So, are you ready to embrace humility, trust in Allah's plan, and walk your path quietly, knowing that He alone is your witness and reward? Brothers and sisters, have you ever noticed how some people seem drawn to tear others down the moment they see them rise? Have you experienced situations where your good intentions were met with envy, misunderstanding, or criticism? This is one of the reasons why the chosen ones are advised to keep their journey hidden. The path of the chosen is sacred, but it is also vulnerable to the influence of negative energy from those who do not understand or support it. When you openly share your blessings, your mission, or even your struggles, it can attract unnecessary attention. Some may become envious of the gifts Allah has given you. Others might question your sincerity or criticize your efforts, not realizing the depth of your journey. The Quran warns us of this reality. Indeed, the soul is inclined to evil except those upon whom my Lord has mercy. 12:53. Negative energy, whether intentional or unintentional, can weigh you down and make it harder to stay focused on your purpose. Have you ever shared something meaningful only to feel discouraged by someone's dismissive or critical response? How did that affect your motivation? Now imagine protecting yourself from such negativity by keeping your journey private. Does the idea of walking your path in peace without unnecessary distractions resonate with you? But remember, being chosen is not about self-promotion, it is about service. Allah has entrusted you with gifts and responsibilities, not for your own benefit alone, but to uplift others and draw closer to Him. The chosen ones are called to guide, to serve, and to lead by example. When you focus too much on sharing your status, the mission itself can lose its purity. Could revealing too much risk turning the focus inward, making the journey more about your recognition than the good you are meant to do? Reflect on this. When Prophet Yusuf, Joseph, peace be upon him, ascended to power in Egypt, did he boast about his triumph or his status? Number. He remained humble, using his position to save countless lives during a famine. His focus was not on himself, but on fulfilling Allah's plan. Similarly, keeping your journey private allows your actions to speak for themselves. It shifts the focus to the fruits of your labor, the impact you make on the world, rather than the title or status you hold. Moreover, keeping your secret allows you to stay grounded and focused on the ultimate goal, the pleasure of Allah. When you dedicate yourself quietly to your mission, you are free from the pressures of external validation. The Quran beautifully reminds us, "Say, indeed my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, Lord of the worlds." 6162. This verse captures the essence of a chosen one's journey, a life lived entirely for the sake of Allah. Brothers and sisters, the secret is not just a shield, it is a guide. It protects your peace and ensures that your focus remains on what truly matters, serving Allah and fulfilling the purpose for which you were created. By keeping your journey private, you allow your actions to reflect your mission. You stay on track, unaffected by external noise and aligned with the greater vision Allah has set for you. So, will you guard your secret and walk humbly, trusting that Allah alone knows and rewards your efforts? Let the results of your work shine, not your status. Let your journey be a testament to your sincerity and devotion to Allah. Brothers and sisters, have you ever shared something deeply personal only to find that it brought more challenges than peace? This is why the chosen ones are advised to keep their journey hidden. While the reasons for guarding this secret are clear, it is essential to understand the risks that come with revealing it. Sharing that you have been chosen for a special purpose can open doors to complications that may derail your progress and burden your soul. The first, and perhaps most dangerous risk, is jealousy. Jealousy is a destructive emotion capable of ruining relationships, fostering resentment, and even leading to harmful actions. The Quran warns us of its power, as seen in the story of Prophet Yusuf, Joseph, peace be upon him. When Yusuf shared his dream with his brothers, their jealousy led them to plot against him. They threw him into a well, thinking they could prevent his destiny. Allah recounts this story. He, the father, said, "O my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, or they will contrive against you a plan. Indeed, Satan is to man a manifest enemy." 12.5. Think about this. Could sharing your blessings invite envy from those who may not understand your purpose? Have you ever noticed how people's attitudes change when they perceive that you have something they don't? Jealousy often stems from insecurity and misunderstanding. Instead of offering support, those who envy you might undermine your efforts, speak ill of you, or even seek to harm your progress. By guarding your secret, you shield yourself from this negative energy, allowing your journey to unfold without unnecessary interference. The second risk is arrogance and pride. When you openly declare that you are chosen, it is easy to fall into the trap of seeing yourself as superior. Do you find yourself focusing more on how others perceive your greatness than on the responsibility Allah has given you? This shift in focus can lead to behaviors that contradict the humility Allah calls us to embody. The Quran repeatedly warns against arrogance. Iblis, Satan, fell from grace because of his pride, refusing to bow to Adam out of a false sense of superiority. Allah recounts his words, I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay. 7:12. Pride distances us from Allah, making it difficult to seek His guidance and accept the advice of others. Have you ever wondered if arrogance could be quietly creeping into your heart when you focus on your status instead of your mission? Ask yourself, could revealing your chosen path lead you to place more importance on yourself than on the mission itself? By keeping the secret, you protect yourself from the dangers of arrogance, staying grounded and humble as Allah desires. Lastly, revealing the secret can lead to distractions. When others know about your unique calling, they may impose their own opinions, expectations, and pressures on you. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant advice, questions, or demands of others? These distractions can pull you away from your ultimate goal, your connection with Allah and the fulfillment of the purpose He has given you. Imagine being weighed down by the expectations of others, feeling the need to explain your actions or meet their demands. This could lead to unnecessary stress, confusion, or even self-doubt. The Quran reminds us, "And rely upon Allah, and sufficient is Allah as disposer of affairs." 33.3. Trusting in Allah and keeping your journey private allows you to stay focused on what truly matters. Brothers and sisters, guarding your secret is not about fear, but about wisdom. It shields you from jealousy, protects you from pride, and keeps you free from distractions. It allows you to walk your path in peace with your heart firmly anchored in Allah's guidance. So ask yourself, are you ready to protect your journey, trusting that Allah alone knows your purpose and will reward you for your sincerity? Let your actions speak louder than words, and let your success be a testament to your quiet dedication. Protect the secret, and in doing so, protect your soul. That's it for today's video, dear brothers and sisters, on the secret that every chosen one must keep hidden. Remember, being chosen is not about superiority or recognition. It is a profound gift, a sacred responsibility entrusted to you by Allah. Protecting this gift and staying focused on your mission are essential to fulfilling the divine purpose for which you were chosen. The journey of the chosen one is deeply personal, and its beauty lies in its quiet dedication, serving Allah sincerely without seeking validation from the world. As you walk this path, always keep in mind the importance of humility and steadfastness. Stay grounded in your faith, and let your actions speak louder than words. Your journey is between you and Allah, and His pleasure is the ultimate reward. I want to take a moment to thank you, our beloved viewers, for joining us today. Your time, your attention, and your sincerity means so much. By reflecting on these messages, you are not just listening, you are taking steps to strengthen your relationship with Allah and fulfill your unique purpose. May Allah bless you for your efforts and grant you success in every aspect of your life. As we part, I pray that Allah fills your hearts with peace, your paths with light, and your lives with countless blessings. May He guide you, protect you, and strengthen your faith as you navigate the trials of this world. Remember, you are never alone. Allah is always with you. Until we meet again, stay humble, stay focused, and continue seeking the pleasure of Allah in all that you do.